John from Tested. We're here at Bricks by the Bay with mother-son team, Austen and Pamela, who have created this amazing dystopian monorail city. You guys, please tell me about this a little bit. This is probably the largest, most impressive thing that we've seen so far. So what's the story on this?
So we've always been really inspired by Blade Runner and Fifth Element, Ready Player One, as you can see throughout the whole thing. And we love the old monorail Lego system.
Yeah.
So we wanted to create a city that was just filled with the monorails. So we have about 6 trains moving around constantly through the entire city to really give it a feel of life. You know, when it's stationary, it doesn't look as alive as when everything's moving. It looks like it's working.
Yeah.
So
how much of this did you guys map out, or were we just making it up as you went along?
We actually made up a lot of it because we wanted to make it look like all these buildings were built up over time. We didn't want to make them look pre-planned.
Yep.
So other than knowing that we wanted a bunch of trains and we wanted a bunch of tall buildings, we really just kind of had a floor plan and then started building the buildings and just made them up as we went, because that way it really looked like, you know, one building was built in the 19th century and then another building was built in the 20th century and then 21st century. You want to make it look like technology evolved as you go up through the buildings. So, behind you there's a bank that is like an old 20th century bank, and then as you get higher, you get more kind of 21st century architecture, so it looks like you have this evolution of time.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
And obviously I can pick out a lot of details. I'm like, like we got 1138 over here, maybe a little THX, that's great. And this really reminds you of like Ready Player One, like the parts.
Yeah.
And what is that what was going on? You're drawing certain inspiration from like favorite movies and like something playing in the background for inspiration, like that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, we love Blade Runner. I've watched it so many times, and the one thing with Blade Runner is that it can be very dark and you can't see a lot of that background detail. Yeah. So that's where kind of Fifth Element comes in, where it's a lot more of a colorful movie. So that's where we wanted to bring in all this color. Because if it was all gray and black, it wouldn't be as interesting unless it was dark and raining.
This is way more vibrant and interesting. I think you guys did a fantastic job. So what are some of your favorite features, like you're particularly proud of?
Well, I love the garden. The garden is really fun. The idea behind the garden is that, you have a really rich person that has so much money they can just build their own garden isolated in a box just because they can.
From the rest of the dystopia.
Because why not? But then my other favorite part is over here. So going along with that theme of just constant motion, we wanted to create this very industrial scene.
Nice.
Yeah, you've got this big digger going here. The idea is that
amazing.
This is the miracle substance, right?
Oh, nice.
So they've got the poor people that are mining this miracle substance and they're loading it.
You got the big drill.
And of course, everything's ridiculous and oversized.
Yeah.
But it's being brought up, and I've actually got a Lego Great Ball contraption going. But usually they use little soccer balls for that. So I wanted to try and use a new piece.
This is fantastic, and I noticed like these come in and bump and go, and they unload and unload.
So they drop off the cargo. That was a really fun thing. I don't know if you know, but I think it was the Unitron monorail set would drop off cargo.
Yep.
But it couldn't pick it up. So that was my challenge, was I need to pick it up.
So you had a lot of stuff going on, not only engineering stuff, but like design and like stories and like all of that stuff. So how long did this take you guys?
Surprisingly, we built this in about 4 to 5 months over last summer.
He's a slave driver.
Non-stop building every day, morning to night, really late nights. It's a lot of work.
Well, Austen, this is by far one of our favorite things. You guys did a fantastic job on this.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing that.
And do you
have like a YouTube channel or anything somebody can check out more of this stuff?
We do actually have an Instagram page. It's called The Moctologists.
Okay.
Yeah, so we post all of our work on there. We just started doing that, so you can see all of our past work, and then I've been posting updates on projects that we're constantly working on.
Awesome. Thank you so much again, Austen. This is a pleasure. Thank you, Pamela, so much. This is an amazing creation.
Thank you.